down, dwarf.
Uh,
Calm down. I am down. Look at me.
Well, it seems like everyone's okay. Unless you want me to actually roll to see if anyone's injured.
You do not need to roll. Everybody, while they are groggy, appears to be none the worse for wear.
Groggy and grumpy.
If you're on roll, if you're on roll 20, the runes that were glowing that I described were here and here.
Unless the player specifically says they says they saw it. Yeah, we just assume there is nothing.
I was gonna let you guys know as soon as
You're staying in the corner and
everybody went and took their turn. But yeah, basically I just gestured to this and like, can anyone read these runes?
Let me check. I do have runic lore and education. So what would I roll for that? For trying to identify the runes.
You would be rolling mind and aura. And it's going to ask for a modifier, which you get a +4.
Okay, so my target is 16. I'll roll my spell casting since that's mine and aura anyway. Actually, if there's anything else that, yeah. Target 16. Nope.
Ooh.
A little too high.
Yeah, you can't seem to figure out what they are.
Might be in a language I didn't learn.
Go and look at them.
Possibly all that ringing in your head. I'm sorry?
Go and have a look.
Okay. And that would be, let me take a quick look at the character sheet. I'll find you one to roll on. Tell you what, I will keep 2 checks that are on the character sheet. Go ahead and do decipher script. And when you hit that button, it's going to bring up a box asking you for a modifier. It's going to be spelled monitor, I believe it is. Put a 4 in there and press OK. Oh, good roll. In that case, looking at the runes, you start to decipher them. And you're not sure how you missed them before. Runes had a very specific purpose. Thankfully, those runes are very old and the magic was fading very fast. They have some kind of an amnesia spell on it. Under normal circumstances, you would have absolutely no memory and would be like babbling little infants. Thankfully, though, you've only seemed to have forgotten the past few hours.
That explains why
are reading the. Yes, and you can tell that the magical power of these runes already has no effect on anybody and will fade out in probably an hour.
We'll get everything will fade out in an hour. It's just an amnesia spell rune.
I don't like it.
Now, who in their right mind?
And someone.
Sorry about that.
Someone said they were checking their belongings.
Yeah, I checked them when I first woke up.
In that case, in your backpack or your kit bag, you find something that you know you didn't have before. A small sheet of paper. When you look at it, you notice that it's a rudimentary map of the general area showing a cave entrance. It has an X marked on it and says in the corner, Dungeoneers hideout at the foot of the mountains
Who in the world
near the
is
pond, 4
Honduras?
hours on foot. Then it also says, in another spot, nude, troll, red and black.
Any of y'all remember a troll that was naked?
I don't even remember what happened last night.
No, I don't remember the last few hours, so
Any of y'all recognize the name,
she'll wear up now.
what was it, Hadrid? You said?
Nope.
Yes, that was his name, the person you were meeting.
Yes, that's
And
the
you
person
were
I was
all
meeting,
married,
but
sorry.
Hmm.
Yes. If anybody would like to make a check, let me bring up a character sheet so I'm giving you the right. A knowledge check. Maybe you can remember something
Okay.
about this Vandore.
okay. Okay, I'll try. Knowledge. Oh, I'm decently
And that's no
good at
modifier on
that.
that.
Hey!
What happens if I get exactly 11?
Well, your
11 is
target was
perfect.
11.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, think of it kind of like blackjack. Get as close as that target number
I
without
hit
going
it.
over it. And you hit
I,
blackjack.
I hit it exactly.
So,
Yeah, I hit it exactly.
yeah, both the spellcasters. Now you remember Fandora. He was a wizard. He had his secret lab somewhere in this area. He was into artwork, had some strange taste. You know that he disappeared while he was off looking for some artifact somewhere to the south in the deserts.
Hmm.
Oh, isn't it that strange person who did those strange things?
Yeah,
Like
and
had them strange side effect?
was a little bit of a perv, from what I understand.
He was
Yeah.
he was into strange artwork, something about dogs playing card
Yeah.
games. One of the local bards, but it was done in
Yeah.
like a suede velvet picture, glow in the dark.
And wasn't he after something in the south and he disappeared?
Huh. Yeah. This is definitely getting interesting.
And reminder, because we do have some people that are not on roll 20.
Tis I. I'm the only one, probably.
Let's see.
You were in that square room with the hall to the west that ended in a north-south corridor. The room you were in also had an exit to the north and to the south.
Where is everybody gathered kind of around an area, or are we all kind of just still kind of apart? I can't see.
We're all in the same
Okay.
room.
I know. I would have to say that most of you were grouped around the runes. First, one of you went over, checked it out, called over everybody else, the two spellcasters has gone over to take a look at it as well.
All right, so
But I think that might leave only one person that wasn't there.
it was me. I was on the ground still. The human talked to me, and I'm like brushing myself off, kind of like gathering my thoughts. I'm gonna talk to the human. Oi, human! Wow, what happened? Why are we all here? I was looking for some work, and all of a sudden, uh, what happened?
Well, it looks like we
Which one
found
of us?
work.
There's two.
The one that talked to me, which is infamous, I believe.
I say, well, it looks like you found work. But I'm more interested in finding the person that did this and ripping their throat out, regardless if they
Haha!
intended to pay me or not.
Yes. Well, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, I tell you what, I will help you out. Let's find this traitorous bastard and slice him by his giblets.
Well, not so
I
fast.
guess I'm gonna have to keep you idiots alive.
Not so fast. We can do the mission, and then we can get paid for it, and then we can kill him.
Agreed. Money's always good.
I think I'm gonna
What
look
was
around.
everybody going to be doing?
I'm just gonna look down these two corridors,
Okay.
these two hallways, and see kind of where they go. I know we have these two exits to the north and the south, but I want to see if there's anything else around that might catch my attention.
Okay.
And I'll follow him.
Shall we say the north?
Yeah, we'll start with the north.
Didn't you
Would you
say there was
go
a
to the
there was
north
a pair
corridor?
of doors in here as well?
Yes, there are. Yes.
While they're looking in the hallway, I'm gonna come up to this door here and see what's behind it.
All right. Can hear.
By the way, dwarf, what's your name? My name is Elazar.
I was actually about to put some
My name is Hog.
names,
Hodg.
Well met, Toad.
Oh, DG. Hey. Oh. We got Lex, right?
Yep.
And who else do we have for names?
And Jacob.
Jacob.
It's a very dwarf name.
All right.
Oh no, sorry, a very elf name.
He's an elf. Yeah.
And who's our last name?
Elazar. Elizar.
Eizar?
Eli, like Eli, and then Zar. Zar.
Maybe you and the elf should
Okay,
switch
gotcha.
names.
Now that door that you were opening up to the north, old, rickety. Was not locked. Almost falls off the hinges as you open it.
Huh.
Revealing
think
behind
anyone's
it
been
is
here.
a corridor. Yeah, the floor is very dusty stonework. The same thing with the corridor to the north. However, you can see in the dust footprints of what looks like 4 people. probably from when this came through.
Huh.
Also, the people who went to that north corridor, it would be Elazar and Hogue.
Yep.
Am I correct on that? Both of you make perception checks.
Did Jacob go too?
No modifier to the
I
roll.
see an elf over there.
Yeah, Jacob, if you went following the corridor, you can make a perception roll as well.
What's the perception roll?
Okay.
It'll be on the character sheet, the perception roll. Let me bring it up real quick here.
Box down in 12. You'll see perception.
I'm not on.
He doesn't have the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then that would be mind plus int.
Perception. Mind plus intellect or 8, whichever number would be higher.
Do I get my +2 bonus for my alertness?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so it's just my mind and what?
Mind and
And
intelligence.
intellect.
Okay, so it's just a 4.
Or or an 8, whichever is higher.
Higher is 8.
Wow.
A 5. I got a 5.
I failed. I literally failed.
Okay. So Elazar and Hogue, what you do notice on the southern wall, in that north corridor where it starts heading to the west, there's a secret door. You can actually feel where you could press on what looks like a part of the stone wall, and it starts to move in and feels like it would slide over to the left. Does someone open it?
I'll probably holler back to the others like, hey, I found a secret door. Just to see if anyone else wants to come and join us or if they find anything more important.
I'll come over and join.
Yeah, I'll just go open the damn door. There's probably something we have to find. We might as well investigate while we're here, so until our amnesia wears off.
Alright, I will push the door open.
Pushing the door open reveals a short corridor and a small room. The only thing in the room appears to be a chest.
I suspiciously
Open the chest.
hold you back, and then I suspiciously examine
I
it
go.
from a couple feet away to make sure it doesn't have a trap around it or something.
Open the box.
Okay, so if you're going... It sounds
Here.
like...
Let me see if I can do this.
Jacob, if you want to be my guest and open
keep
the box,
Jacob out of the room! Keep
You
Jacob
can-
out!
you can do
Uh,
it. But I am gonna investigate
Basically.
first.
That would be a...
See, Jacob's
be a
gonna stand
perception
outside
check.
the room while you.
Oh, of course he is.
For the person that isn't in game, I'm sharing my screen so that you can see what we're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I could see it on YouTube now.
Yeah, it's up. It's
Wasn't
streaming.
popping up.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
start
fine.
streaming until we started actually playing.
Right on.
All right.
Okay. Neat.
So perception check with my alertness is a 2 modifier.
Yes.
And I got a 10 out of 12.
All right. The chest and the room itself, you can tell, are not trapped. Everything appears to be safe.
I just gesture towards this chest and say, it's safe, Jacob. Go right ahead. Be my guest.
I'm going to stand at the ready with my two-handed sword.
Just in case.
Yes.
I go.
You throw it
I'm
open.
slowly trying to open it and throw it open with my weak strength.
Yeah, thankfully this thing is rather old and rickety. The hinges are so rusted it actually kind of snaps and breaks as you're lifting it up. Looking around inside, there's a bunch of old rags and papers. Everything's old and decayed. However, at the bottom, there's a vial, 2 vials, containing a syrupy red liquid.
Hey,
I will
he
tell you,
went
in this game, you can take a sip of a
to
potion
Lex.
and know what it is, and it will not use the potion. The only drawback is if it's poison and you take a sip of poison, you do get the effect.
I'll let Jacob
I
try.
go, hey, you.
Yes.
He looks at the doctor. The other person, not the dwarf, but the other one. What are these liquids? Do you know what they are?
Give me a second. Let me take a look.
While they're there, I go
Also,
back outside and
bring
look
up
around.
the rules real quick. Analyzing magic. Back to that page.
Because, yeah, knowing me, I won't know them. It's better off if I give it to our other spellcaster.
Which I actually might know it.
Give me just a second so I can read this for you. Analyzing magic. With a successful check against mind and aura, mages may sense if an artifact, a phenomena, or a place is magical. The range of this ability is equal to the mage's level in meters. If sensing magic was successful, the character may try to identify it with a check against mind and reason. The character has to touch the magic item or place to do so. It is not sufficient just to know that something is magical. The character has to feel the magic physically in order to understand it. These checks are limited to 1 check per magic analysis. If the checks are failed, the character has to gain a level to try again.
Okay.
Every character, this is what I said before about potions, every character, regardless of class, may try to identify potions by cautiously sipping from them. This will not use up the potion or trigger its effects. The only exception to this are poisons, which may prove quite harmful, even if only carefully sampled.
Okay. So it's mind and aura.
First, it would be mind and aura to be able to tell that it's,
Okay.
and then mind and reason for the identifying it. And that's
You
any
mean mind
spellcaster.
Do you mean mind and intelligence?
It's mind and aura to sense if it is magical. It is mind and reason to identify it. And if you're wondering, that's page 55 in the book.
Okay, so my DC base would be 12, and I also have alchemist and educated. So what would be the modifier for that?
Do the alchemist and educated give you a bonus to
The
doing that, or are
alchemist
they just to make stuff?
alchemist does give a bonus to identifying potions, and education, common knowledge, and solving puzzles.
I don't know if educated, but alchemy, yes, so that would be a +2 modifier.
Okay. So that'll be a target of
And
14.
everybody up. All right.
And I'd roll it for each one, right?
And everybody. I'm sorry, say that again?
I'd roll it for each potion separately, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And everybody, if you do want to, you do not have to use Roll20 to roll dice. I will not say anything if you're rolling dice at your home at the table and just telling me what you get.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, I
We're all big kids
completely
here.
fumbled one and did okay on the other.
Oh. Fumble, you're holding the one trying to figure out what it is, and you drop it on the floor, and it breaks.
Must not have been
However, it's a
poison.
healing potion.
Sorry about that, Butterfingers. So who wants a healing potion? I'll hand it to one of the two fighters. They can probably use it the
Yeah,
most.
I think that I reckon the fighters, because they're gonna get, they're the frontline dudes. He points to the armored people. He goes, them two.
Yeah, give it to Hogue.
They need shields.
Give it to Hogue. I'm already investigating the corridor outside.
Ah, yes, a potion. It'll be very useful against these bastards that we're fighting.
Yeah, looking down that corridor, you can see that it goes down and turns back. You believe it must loop around. You can also tell halfway down the corridor, heading to the west, the tunnel continues. You can hear the patter of rain and thunder coming from that tunnel here. Hold on.
Okay.
You presume that must be the exit. You can also see footprints, those same ones coming from that tunnel and leading towards you.
Do you guys want to go check out that other door in that room we were in, or do you guys just want to head out?
Lex does want to check out the other door.
Okay, I'll head back with you guys.
Yeah, I'll come and join you. I'll come and join you.
Okay, the other door is in the same condition. You're opening that up?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You can see a short corridor that tees off, going east and west.
I'll come down and look left and right.
I'll move ahead of him and kind of brush past him, be like, all right, hold your horses, and then I step out there and take a look. I don't want our healer. You're the healer, right? I don't want our healer getting killed.
You do notice that as you're brushing past me, I am quite muscular.
True, but I'm
Like I could have been a fighter with the muscles that I have.
I brush past you and I notice that and I'm like, okay, all right. But yeah, I want to make another
Somebody's
perception
been
check.
eating their Wheaties. Go ahead.
Huh.
This time I didn't do too well.
Okay.
Here, I'll do
No,
my own
you did not.
perception then. Nope, I run into a wall.
Okay, so
I go, what are you staring at, you guys?
The tile work on the wall.
They're catching some flies. So first, that room to the east looks like it had some bookshelves. It's one single bookshelf wrapping around the room. A lot of the books are decayed, old, falling apart. Some of them are in better condition. You can also see old scrolls and stuff stashed around in there. And in the corner of the room is a 1 meter tall statue. The statue is...
Can I? Yeah. Continue.
Go ahead. The statue is
Can I
actually
roll
of a
wisdom?
nude orc reading a book.
Starts examining the shelves.
Can I roll perception? What they're trying to?
And I'm sorry, I lost you there, Jacob. Could you say that again?
I was gonna look at the look at what they were looking at. Roll perception. Look at what they were looking at.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll perception if you wish.
My character is gonna head to the other room because he's bored of books and statues.
Yeah, I was actually about to read off that as soon as I saw that perception check. Okay. Now the other room is actually a very well-kept but old dust-covered laboratory. There's a whole set of tubes and beakers, stuff you really can't even make out. There's a bottle with an orange, thin, runny liquid in it, a bottle with a bunch of little pill-looking things. Then, sitting in a corner is actually an old wooden crate that has 2 green potions and 4 blue ones. You can also see in that room, further to the west, is a door leading somewhere.
I holler to them, "There's more potions here," and then I go towards the door.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that
I'll
Jacob
check on
who
them.
knows?
You open the door.
Bill's here.
Yeah. Does Jacob notice it or no?
Notice what?
Notice anything what they were trying to look at?
Okay, so your perception check there. Well, those potions in this room here definitely catch your eye, but some of the scrolls, because you're a spellcaster, caught your eye over here, too.
Oh, spells! And there's potions over there. You might want to look at the potions.
You see magic to the left and magic to the right. You're kind of like my stepkid in the Lego store.
He's like, oh, what spells are these? Can I pick up these and put them in my bag? He's picking up majority of them so he can look at them later.
Okay, so you just grab whatever looks good. Let me see. You're not reading anything. So you are going to take, and this is going to put a lot of weight into your backpack. You're going to have 5 books and 4 scrolls. You have no idea what any of them are, but you've got 5 books and 4 scrolls.
I'll start identifying the potions.
Okay, and go ahead and make
How
some
many?
rolls there.
How many were there total?
There were a total of 6 potions in a crate on the floor, and another potion on the lab table.
Okay.
You also have alchemy.
Yes.
So you notice that alchemy set is usable. So if you were to take it, it would take up quite a bit of room, but it would give you a bonus to any alchemy checks.
I'll have to remember to grab it on the way out.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and make some rolls to identify those potions.
Okay, so this is 7
And if you
potions that
wanted to
I'm
roll
trying
at
to
home,
identify.
yes.
I guess I
At
break
that door,
one.
uh,
And I fail on one. All the rest are success.
okay.
Because
So
my target was 14.
the one, the one that you dropped was the orange thin runny one that was on the table. That was actually a potion of shape changing. It could have allowed you to change shape for 20 minutes, but regretfully, that
Don't tell my
is now a
character that.
puddle.
He'll be mad.
The 2 green potions that were in that crate are potions of levitation.
Ooh.
The 4 blue potions are cooldown potions.
Hmm. Okay.
And there was somebody at the door there. This door, like most of the other doors down here, are old, rotting. You can tell just by how it's hanging on the hinges that it's not locked.
Okay. Before I open it up, do I get the sense that because earlier I got the sense that we were just shoved in some abandoned building or dungeon, but now because of this alchemy
Yeah.
set, do I get the sense that someone's actively like living or working in this area?
No,
Okay.
this entire thing is covered in years of dust,
Okay. Then I open the door.
cobwebs.
I'll need them for. Oh, yeah, I usually refill them
Right.
because I don't go. Yeah.
This is a small room. The floor is just covered in a whole bunch of debris. As soon as the door opens and you start to take that step in, you start to feel staticky in your head.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely rolling a perception check.
You continue in. Oh, very good.
Ooh.
Uh, that is very good for you.
Yeah, I tell them to hold back. I'm feeling kind of weird, guys.
What you can tell is you're looking in there. You're feeling this staticky. You notice sitting underneath a piece of wood is a large glass jar, like a mason jar with the clamped down lid. It's probably a half a meter high, and inside of that jar is this brain with tentacles coming out of the bottom. Whatever it is, it's still alive. You seem to think that static in your head is coming from it.
Oh no, it's a discount beholder. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let everyone know, hey, stay back for a moment. We've got a creature, or a brain at least, of a creature here. Does it look like it's moving around, like it's alive, or it's just sitting in a, kind of?
It definitely looks like it is still alive. You can see the tentacle kind of feeling up against that glass jar in your direction, like it knows that you're there.
Oh, okay. Um,
Also, with that perception check, because you were real close to your target, you don't see much of value in the room.
So if I
There
get,
could be something else hidden, but
I just want to make sure that
go
I
ahead.
get this right. So unlike 2d20 where the lowest is the better, you want to try to get as close to the target as possible. Is that right? Okay,
Yes. You either want to get as close to that target number as possible, or you want to roll a 1.
gotcha. Okay.
Wheel of Fortune rules.
Yeah. All right. So that in that case, I just say there's nothing here but a creature that might take over our brains, guys. Let's go. And I start backing up.
Can I have a look at it?
Really?
Be my guest.
Yeah. I walk out. I'm just like, whatever. You do what you do want to do. I'm leaving.
Brain leeches are not good for anybody here.
It sounds like the forest ranger at Carlsbad Cavern when I was taking a picture of the giant desert centipede. You don't want to get too close to that.
Yeah, I want to have a look at it.
How close are you getting? How close are you getting?
I'm
You can
gonna
see it from-
only. I'm gonna
What's that?
want to take a closer look to actually see what it.
All right, then. As you start to get up close, you come into the room and you immediately start feeling that staticky feeling in the brain. As soon as you start getting up closer to it, you
Yeah.
yeah, I'm here. I was making my roll. That static, it suddenly gets even worse in your brain, but it stops, and then it goes back to normal static. You think that it just tried to attack you somehow.
Yeah,
Feel
he's gonna
that
get
static.
back. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he's gonna take a
It
step back to the door.
okay, and the static starts to fade again.
So, you're making a friend in there?
Well, I just thought of an idea
It's
for
a harmless thing.
Okay.
whoever
Okay,
decided.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put my hand against the glass, go back up, and my hand against the glass. See.
Can I try to pull him out of the room?
Um,
He's like, just leave him.
well, first I'm gonna say, Jacob, make a roll. Let me see here real quick. On your character sheet, you're gonna make a roll to flirt. I'm just saying flirt because it's the closest thing to probably a diplomacy that I'm seeing.
A 9. My target is like 11. Close to my target.
But this time, you feel that static building up, building up, building up, but then the tentacle kind of brushes along your hand. Maybe it senses that you're not trying to kill it at the moment, so it's not trying to kill you. Did somebody say they were trying to grab her and pull her out? Grab him, pull him out?
Yeah.
Nick, if you feel a hand grabbing at your shoulder, are you going to try and fight against it?
He's not really paying attention, so it's easier to pull him out.
Okay, in that case, Lex, just let me check the sheet real quick, tell you which one to roll.
Because if he's not paying attention, yeah, you can easily just yank him out.
Yeah, that would be a feat of strength.
Okay.
Is Jacob a big boy or a little boy? Is he like a
He's a little boy, so he
120
has. He's about
I,
120 pounds.
yeah, Lex, that's
He doesn't
feat of strength
have any
roll,
muscle.
Just
and
flat?
put a modifier of 4 to it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you grab Jacob by the collar and jerk him right out of the room. Jacob, you can feel that staticky uh, ringing in your head start to dissipate as you get pulled out of the room.
I made it stop attacking us. Attacking me more specifically, but yeah. It was quite interesting.
Well, Mark, you remember this?
Yeah.
Remember this for future? I will keep that as defeating that creature.
Oh.
We can come back for your friend
You don't
later.
have to be. You don't have to kill a monster to be considered defeating it. You simply have to remove it as a threat.
You made an alliance with an enemy.
Sneaking around it and stealing its treasure would work as well if you were doing that.
Can I come back for it and let it go and become its friend?
Mac likes keeping pets.
You could try.
Cool. Doesn't deserve to be in captivity.
Jacob's going to have a Metroid following him around.
Can I do a knowledge to see if I can figure out what that is?
Yes, you can. I will say, however, that is going to be a -2 modifier.
Okay.
What was everybody else doing while all this was going on?
I'm heading back towards the exit.
I'm sticking around, but like I'm way the hell back, and I'm like sticking there with my sword, like, oh, I just need to kill something. I just gotta kill it.
Also, in that library, there is a door on the northern wall in the corner.
I'll head that way and roll perception to see if I can see what's going on with that.
Okay, were you opening that door up, or
Generally, I want to roll perception before I open
checking
any
it?
doors. But yeah, that's my end goal.
Okay.
Where's the door at?
The door is here. Hold on a second. It's probably hidden a bit still.
Yeah, I don't know nothing, but it's a door.
Okay. I'll follow him over to the door. I guess it makes sense that I didn't see it. I fumbled that perception.
Oh, Jacob, they left you all alone. Are you going to try and let that thing out?
Can I become friends with it?
Well, if you go back inside, is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
It gets staticky, but again,
And he's
it
gonna
doesn't
hold his.
attack you. And it kind
I'm
of
gonna
puts that
put my
tentacle
hand
up,
against
like now.
the glass. Yeah.
It's actually feeling up towards the lid, like it's motioning.
He's gonna open the lid.
I'm so glad I'm far away from him right now.
You take the lid off and it levitates up out of the jar. Kind of motions at you with one of the tendrils and makes its way out.
He follows.
Yeah, it will actually go through where you were, all the way back to the hall where the runes were, and to that exit that you came in, and go right on out.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
you just let a
Unless, of
person
course, you
in
try to
there.
hinder it.
walks back to the group.
Do you say anything about it?
Okay.
Nope.
Well, look, guys, I found this door as I'm opening and entering.
Yeah, you didn't see any traps or anything on that door. It seemed normal.
But
I like butts.
No buts.
well, that's good.
The corridor continues on and then turns. And ends at a door just around the
I'll
end.
be I'll be following him right behind him, making sure the meat shield's in front.
All right, I'll roll another perception as I'm opening this door, see if I can hear anything on the other side or detect any traps.
And again, looking at the door, you can tell that there really will not be any kind of traps. If there were, they are old and rotted away.
Yeah, but
In the room itself, however,
we might find another brain in a jar.
this room is empty, has a door to the north and to the south. It looks like it's just some kind of empty connecting room, save for a large painting on the eastern wall. The painting is of a large red dragon. Very nicely done, very realistic. The dragon's done in thick oil, so the scales are almost raised off of the canvas.
Spent a moment or
And once
so
again, everything is covered
playing
in
art
dust.
critic.
Hmm.
Kind of wipe off the painting a little bit so we can get a good look at it.
I ignore it and investigate the doors.
And I'm with him with the investigation of the doors.
Okay. The painting looks like it might be worth some coin if you could get it off the wall and take it out, but it's 1.5 meters tall and 1 meter wide, so it's not like it's a little painting. The doors, once again, the one to the north is hanging on one hinge. You can actually see right past it. It looks like a large corridor. The door to the south is still on the hinges. This door is a little more stout than the other ones, and it actually has a key lock on it. Time has been a bit better with this door. You rolled a perception check there, correct? Yes. And that is a 7. So you can tell that that door is not trapped and it is not locked.
Did you say it was locked or not locked?
Shall I presume? It is not locked.
Oh, okay, then I just open it.
Room reveals a large bedchamber. Once again, 100 years or so worth of dust, cobwebs. The bedding looks like it was once rather nice, but time and bugs have taken their toll on it. The silk sheets are now moth-ridden and wholly. There is a footlocker sitting in the room at the foot of the bed that is covered in dust, but is rather ornate.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll perception on that footlocker.
Okay.
I don't notice
is a
none.
footlocker.
I just
You know that it is closed.
I turn around and walk out like I don't care about anyone's bedroom.
I'll step up and see and no try to jingle uh the top of the footlocker, see if it opens.
It is locked.
Hmm.
A nice sword can take care of that.
That's where I come in.
Can I just try a feat of strength to rip it open?
Yes, you can.
What's the difficulty?
There is no modifier.
Okay. It's stuck from.
But regretfully, it is made of sterner stuff than you.
Can I try to swing my sword and try to break it open?
What?
Absolutely.
Sparks
Uh,
a potion of flame or something, and everyone blows up.
I got a 6.
that would be a feat of strength, which would be body plus strength. You're using a sword, so you get a 1 modifier to that.
Well, I got a 6, so I think I passed it.
All right, that sounds like you are correct. You smash it open. You find a whole bunch of old clothing in it: pants, shirts, men's undergarments. A really nice robe. The robe, however, seems to have stood up much nicer than everything else.
Oi! Magic users, come back here. This might be of interest to you.
I guess I'll examine the robe. Okay, so
So, if you're actually examining the robe, go ahead and make some rolls on that.
checking if it's magical.
And when you
DC
hit,
that'll be a 12. So
it is definitely magical.
hmm. And what was the DC for identifying?
Um, that was mind and reason.
Where do I find reason?
Hold on. I'm sorry. That would be your. I must have misread that. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Mind intellect.
Okay. That's not as high. But I can still give it a shot. My target is a 7. Hey,
Oh, Shaw. You know what you're doing. I will have to give you the full write up on it in a few minutes. But you have a robe of thunder.
hmm.
Hold on a second.
Robe of
The
Thunder
robe of thunder.
plus one robe gives +1 to lightning spells. Hmm. I hold it out
You
to
need
the
to
elf.
hold
I'm
on
like,
to sell it.
would this be of any use to you? What's the elf wearing?
It's normal clothes. Normal elven clothes, like fancy elven clothes. You guys,
You want a magical robe? You can
what
see
does it
I'm
do?
enhances your lightning spells if you have any.
I don't have lightning spells. I
Yet.
use
Well,
fire.
also it just has some defense to it.
Yeah, might as well grab it.
Doesn't do me much good. My runic robe does me good right now.
Oi, we could sell it.
Yes, we can sell it too.
I might as well use it.
And
I have no AC. That's why.
Good
up to
defense
the
must be about
north,
6, isn't it?
looking down that corridor past that door that was hanging on one hinge, that room that it leads into, uh, is just a ornate statue in a recessed archway up against the wall, and two ornate double doors to the west.
Does the statue look as ominous as it does on the screen, or it looks like it could be like some death cult worshippers or something.
Uh, it is a statue of a what looks like a basic soldier
Oh, okay.
wearing some kind of uniform.
Ooh.
It may have once been painted, but paint has long since been faded off of it.
Does the uniform match what the golden statue was wearing, or are they different?
Different.
Okay. Um, I'll just I'll ignore it for the moment and investigate the doors.
All right. In that case, when you start moving towards the doors, that statue starts to come to life.
Oh, the
Its
one time.
arms raise up
The one time I don't roll
and start.
perception. All right.
So,
I yell,
let's
guys,
see.
we got a crazy statue here.
I'm
Ah!
coming.
Now I think we'll need to do some initiative. Um, Initiative in this game is just a static number. There's no rolling involved.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
The initiative for this thing is 6. Does anybody have an initiative lower than a 6?
My initiative is exactly 6.
Okay, then we can just say that the statue is slow and will move after everybody else.
I'm a 7.
Okay. So, however you want to handle this.
So question. I have an idea to try to roll perception to see if I can tell if this is some kind of like defense spell or if there's something else going on. Unless someone has a spell that can tell them if this is magical or if it's like um,
Not yet. We're level 1.
okay. Well, I'm just gonna draw
I
my
would
sword then.
say you can make a knowledge check.
Okay. Not sure if let's see. I don't think my knowledge is that great, but let's see. Oh, it's okay, I
Yeah,
guess.
not bad.
It's good enough. You do believe that that is some kind of magical guardian statue, a golem of some sort.
Uh, so basically, we've entered into where their vault probably is, guys.
So, you gonna go hit it?
To the fight.
Now you can move spaces equal to your movement, and you can get an action.
Okay, let me see what my movement is. So I've already forgotten. Movement rate 8, so I can move 8 squares.
Yes.
Okay. And an action. Um, how does this game handle um, holding actions or readying actions or preparing actions? Like if I want to wait to see what it does first before I start hacking at it, does that take me out of the initiative? And do I have to wait for my next turn, or can I just basically wait and see what it does, and then as soon as it attacks, I can attack it?
You will give up your initiative to the next turn, and then that person would go, and
Okay.
so on and so forth.
Then I'm gonna
And if
use.
you
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
now, there's not a lot of heavy rules for combat. I will allow, say, house ruling. If, say, you wanted to ready an action, I want to stand here, and if this thing tries to attack me, I'm going to stab it. Then, if it comes and tries to attack you, you would take your turn before it goes.
Okay, and just based on looking at it, is it still in? You said it was a golem. Okay, so it is made of stone then, right? It's not like turned into a person.
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct. It
Okay.
is still stone.
So more than likely, magic would be better against this thing than me. So I'm gonna move to. Let's see. So I have two ideas. One is to kind of get to that door and see what it's protecting in my turn so that I know if it's worth it or not. And the other idea is to get closer to where you guys are coming in so that I have backup. Um, does anyone have any specific? Uh,
Well, you have me running towards it, so I don't know. Go for the door. That's my opinion.
okay. And that way, even if it
I
does attack.
will I will tell you that looking at those doors, they're in the same bad shape as all the other ones.
Okay.
And I will say moving through those closed doors will only reduce your movement by 1. So you can basically blast right through them.
That's my idea. My idea is basically to run and cannonball through it and just land on the other side.
Yeah, it's just going to reduce your movement rate by 1.
All right. Yeah, that's what I want to do then. And depending on what I find, like if I find it's a bunch of traps, then I might move back. But if it's just another room or a corridor, I'm just gonna hold, basically hold there and wait for this golem to either attack me or attack someone else. And then okay, there's a chest there. So yeah, I'm basically gonna
Uh,
stand here and prevent it. I'm either going to lure it towards me and then you guys can get it from behind, or I'm going to be out of the way so I can check out this chest. Either way, I'm fine with
Congratulations, you found the mimic.
that.
and also, in that room as well, hanging on the
That's what I
wall,
thought.
is another painting. This one is of a troll. It is red and nude.
Oh.
Didn't someone want this or something?
Oh, that means he's going to be teleported through the
But it seems to match the
painting.
description on the map that you had.
Oh, jeez.
Nude
Okay.
troll, red and black.
All right. Well, I think I'm good with my. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see. I moved 1, 2, 3 squares. I'll move one more and then roll perception to see, because this chest has to be in better shape than the previous ones because this thing is protecting it. So I'm assuming it's not in, you know, it's probably got a trap unlike the others too. But that's just,
It is definitely a much nicer chest.
Oh shit! I trip and
Did you just?
accidentally rip open the painting.
Oh God.
No, you,
Uh,
you trip and hit your head.
you trip and land prone. Your that ends your turn, and it will take an action to stand back up on your next turn.
All right.
And
All right.
I will let the Rest of you take actions however you want to take them. You just don't need to worry about an initiative order. The golem will go when you are done.
Okay, so I have a
I'll just
question.
I'll just slip forward into the room.
Question?
Yeah, I have a question. So when I come through the door, because I'm assuming that I'm coming next, or like I should have been in the front before the mage. Um, I don't know. Like I want to take a defensive position, kind of in like the towards not the door that or like towards. Let's see here, the left hand side. Um, like after the door is in entering the room. I suppose that's kind of what I was
You
trying.
want to try and cut off the lower left hand corner of the room? Like body it off?
From the door, like as soon as I exit the door, make an immediate left
That's
by
too
the
big.
door. Right there. Yeah, I think.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to drop a token to think you could use that, but
Yeah, I
Hold on.
can't.
the Slayer tokens are too big.
Hold on.
Are you talking about the door to the room that I'm in, or the door that you guys entered through, Tolly?
The one that we entered through. I
Okay.
want to try to cut them off, like try to cut them off to the side that you're in for reason. Hopefully,
There you go.
there's no exit, but the one that we're guarding, and we're trying to push it towards you. You can do like an action to get up and like prepare
Yeah,
yourself, kind of deal.
I think he means he's gonna be right there.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I think he means right there.
Down there, right by the door.
Yeah, you can cut him off.
And you want it to be between the spellcasters and the golem, correct?
Yes,
Okay. All right.
trying to force him into the room the other fighter is in.
Okay. All right. That should be good for that.
Do we know, and it might be another knowledge check, I don't know, but do we know if golems are less susceptible to normal martial weapons or more susceptible to magic weapons, etc.?
Uh, you had already made a knowledge check, correct? Yes, you did.
Oh yeah.
So I will say that you do know. Let me double check before I go saying anything out of line here. It is not susceptible to mind influence. You know that.
Okay.
As for damage, anything will damage it. Just
Nice.
don't try to mess with its mind. You might as well talk to a rock. Oh, wait, you are.
And if we had, oh, I don't know, a telepathic brain that might assist us, that could, no, that wouldn't do nothing.
I think
What's
it
that?
left.
It's a brain sucker. What's it doing? Starving. Okay. Jacob, did you go?
He just moved up and he's pretty much readying his fire beam just in case it attacks one of the teammates.
Okay. In that case, it is going to move. What's his movement? He's very slow. He looks like he's going to be moving through that door, going into that treasure room.
Hmm.
So, Hug, is it? Hodge, the
Og.
dwarf.
Yeah,
Og. So he's moving past you. You said you wanted him to go into that room, correct?
correct. I want to
Okay.
come up from the side of it, like, because I didn't just spend but one action. Can I come up like behind it and like try to swing at it, or is it me moving and then swinging?
No, you can take a shot at it once it starts moving, because it moves forward one step and then it'd be taking a step that way and taking steps to the left into the room. So you got a shot on it.
All right,
So you
I want to swing on it.
okay? So you'll roll a 20-sider. Your target number is your melee attack. If you roll a 1, it's max damage.
All right, give me a second.
Take your time.
I'm actually outside, so I'll be there in just a second.
That's okay.
To get up, is it a full action or is it like a minor action?
Getting up is an action, so you could still move.
Okay. Then I'll just.
Or you could get up and attack.
Uh, what did I?
1d20, and I got a 3.
All right, so that's 3 points of damage.
What's it roll for its defense?
That's
Oh,
the big
but what?
question.
My plus and strength, right? Do I get to use that?
That's counted into your melee attack. It basically increases the range.
Oh, okay, my melee attack is 11. I see. So I have to get 11 to get a good hit or something.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. Phew.
But he does not make his defense roll.
Actually, it does. Target is 17. Is 27.
Yeah. I read them backwards. Yes. All right. And he would finish his move. Nope, that would put him right there. But he is not close enough to do anything other than move to anybody. What is everyone else doing?
Before he gets to me, I'm gonna stand up and. You said I could stand up and move, or just stand up, right?
You could stand up and move, or you could stand up and take an action.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to. I want to. That perception check I rolled was really bad. I wonder if I shouldn't just smash open this. Is it another action to draw my sword? Because it's still sheathed at this point.
If it is in the sheath, then no, it does not.
So I could just draw it and then also take an
Yes.
action. Okay. So I want to stand up and basically try to smash the lock off of this thing before it gets to me.
Okay, that would be a feat of strength, and
What-
the modifier will be the weapon bonus for your sword.
Okay. Let's see. Sword 1. Feet of strength. Oh, there it is. Oh god, this is not going to be great. Yeah, it bounces off the chest.
Twang! And your hands vibrate.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was me.
Lex, Hug, Jacob.
Oh.
I can only move three spaces. That's why you just see me automatically move like 3 spaces.
You can double move.
Oh, can I?
Yes.
So I want to double move and get up 3 more spaces. So I'm closer to there.
Well, if you didn't double move before, we can probably
Huh.
say you're inside the room.
Yes. That was your double move
I
last
didn't.
round. This was your first move this turn. And give me just a second.
Um. Yeah, I
You
didn't.
do you do have line of sight.
Hmm, if I move to about here, I'll just stand. I've line of sight there, so I'm gonna just stand there and ready in action just in case I he attacks somebody.
Okay.
Well, he's
Um,
definitely gonna do that.
I'm gonna move over to here and well take a punch at it with my brass knuckles.
Okay.
Ugh. He has to fumble for me to even get through his defense.
Well, you at least
I hit a
did
rock.
something.
Ah,
Enough to negate it. And
and what's the dwarf doing?
yeah, hug.
So I'm gonna attack it again. I'm gonna swing it like over my head and try to damage its arm or
You wanna
like chest area.
you
Okay.
wanna move into the room next to it, so you're not gonna hit one of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the opposite side of the door that we're all kind of crammed into. Yeah.
All right. You can go ahead and roll for your attack.
Give me a sec. All right, I got an 11.
And what's your target number?
Hit con. Which one am I looking at?
Your
Body
mat.
and strength.
My bod and strength.
Yes.
Okay, 8 plus 3, so
Okay.
11.
11 plus your weapon modifier for your sword.
And it's a
Make it
2.
12.
Yeah.
But you said you rolled an 11, correct?
Correct.
And I rolled a 4 on defense. So you actually.
You dealt damage.
I took a few points. And was that everybody? Yes, it was. He will move, take 2 lumbering steps across the room. Clunk, clunk. And then he swings. Ooh, for a whole bunch of damage. So you are going to roll your defense, which is your body, your con, and any armor that you have.
I believe there's a button at the bottom of the sheet for it.
You're looking at 16 points.
Mm.
Big, massive fist comes down. Oh, okay. So you only take 8 points.
That still sounds like it hurt.
Yeah, he just walks up and just drops the fist right on top of your head. And now it's your turn, so you can go.
Oh, you got that healing potion.
Yeah, so I take the fist right to the top of the head. I'm staggered. I am going to just try to dis disarm him, similar to what Hogue did, or Hogue attempted, and just swing my sword up at like the smallest, probably like his elbow or something where I have a chance of getting through. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a thing in this game where you can actually target
Uh,
things.
not without talents, so that would
Gotcha.
be a regular attack.
And I'll just have to hope and pray I get through an elbow. Let's see. What am I looking for? I've already forgotten.
Down at the
Uh,
bottom of the sheet, melee attack.
Oh, that's right. So 8 out of 16.
What did you get?
I've gotten 8.
8. All right. I need to make a roll for defense.
Come on, get a 20. Oh,
I take 2 more points. Some chunks of rock come off. Whoever is next.
I think the elf is the fastest.
Yeah, Mac.
Okay, how big is the painting in the room?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How big is the painting in the room?
The painting is the same size as that dragon one, so about 1.5 meters tall by about 1 meter wide.
Okay,
And that's on this wall over here to the south.
okay, I move around here and open up the chest.
Okay? You can absolutely do that. You open up the chest, and your eyes immediately turn into gold pieces. As you see a bunch of gold pieces, quite a nice pile sitting in the bottom of the chest, as well as a potion, yellow in color, a short sword, chainmail, some kind of jewelry, a necklace or something, and a ring. Might be a couple of rings.
Okay, yeah, you didn't notice unlocked.
give me a break. I hit my head.
I
Think
go,
you hit
I don't have a sword. He goes, Dillwood! To you. He chucks it to you.
well,
To the human.
you've already moved into the room and thrown the chest open, so I'm not sure
Yeah.
how much more. You want to just like lob the sword to somebody?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give it to somebody. I'll just because it's no use for me to use it.
What
So I'm
kind?
like,
What kind of sword is it?
short sword.
Oh, okay. Can I dual wield those?
Yeah, you could toss it in the direction of Elazar or Hogue.
That's why I was tossing it to the human. I was like,
Okay.
hey, because
Yeah,
he's right next to me.
I probably won't be able to take it till my next turn though.
Yeah. I go, hey, there's a potion over here. Can you, to Lex, when you get over here, can you look at it?
Yeah, we're a little busy at the moment.
But there's a potion. All right, so
How fast is Hag
Oh,
Hodge? Hodge.
oh,
How fast is he?
what is that? My
Finish.
Your movement.
Initiative.
MOB and initiative.
Well, well, you'll have a movement. Look for the movement is. Let me bring up character sheet again.
Movement is half your mobility plus one. I'm wondering about your initiative.
Yes.
If you'd be going before me.
My initiative is 9.
Yeah, you'd definitely go before me then. Actually, you'd go before the elf.
Yeah, it's. I was more concerned
Technically, I
about if
did
he's
go
going before
the.
the golem or not.
I did go before the elf the last turn, so I guess it's my turn now. Is that
Yeah, go.
Yeah, I told you it's pretty much popcorn as long as the golem goes last because he's slowest.
right? I'm gonna make another swing over my head to just try to disarm it as much as possible. I know it doesn't really work in this setting, but all right.
Yeah, you want to get up close.
Yeah.
You want
I
to get
gotta
up close and personal? Want to get
Yeah,
up close and personal?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was there. I can't see that little screen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I thought to ask.
Yeah, so I'm up close. I'm gonna take a swing, and I rolled a 2. Do I have like any modifiers that I need to be aware of that will help this close combat? How about that? Would that work?
Well, they all increase your range of damage. What it is, your melee attack is your body, your strength, your weapon bonus, and those close attacks, which has you at what, 13 or 14 for your melee attack?
My body's 8, and my what was it? Strength.
Yes.
+2 +3.
Well, your body is what?
8.
8.
8, and your strength is.
I have 2 from my species, and then my that is 2, and then I have the +3 from the.
That's 5, and 8 is 13. Close combat twice, 14, 15. So when you roll, you can do up to 15 points of damage.
I see.
But you rolled what, a 2?
A 2.
Yeah, if you had rolled a 1, that would have been a critical and max damage.
Pretty much he has to fumble the defense in order for you to do any damage at this point.
Well, I just like take a little tiny chunk of rock off of it, like it just sparks a little bit, and pretty much that was it.
Yes.
And I will step up to here and cast a healing touch on our wounded warrior. No, he heals for 7.
All right.
Nice. Thank you, kind sir.
And that would
You're
bring
welcome.
it back to the golem.
Don't get hurt again.
Well, it's the golem's turn, so I'm about to.
Either that or the elf will.
He is actually going for the last person that attacked him, so he is going to turn and swing at the dwarf.
If you guys can keep it distracted, maybe me and the elf can get all this crap out, and then we can come back and help or something.
For a possible 7 points of damage, you need to roll some defense. Rogue.
How do I roll defense?
That would be
Body plus constitution plus armor.
So it's just body and con because I have no armor.
You didn't buy any?
No, I bought a weapon.
Okay, when we're next available, you're gonna be wearing this
chainmail.
metal chainmail. You'll be putting it on.
All right.
What weapon did you buy?
The two-handed sword.
You're a dwarf. You can't use that one.
Does it say that in the rules? I didn't see it.
There's a star next to it. It says too unwieldy for dwarves because of size.
Oh,
Ah,
we'll worry about that later.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll
do I
need to
roll now?
roll for your defense.
All right, I got
A what?
a 12.
And what was your defense though?
What was my defense? 11 plus
Uh,
8, 18.
18 was your defense.
No, defense was 11. Bod
Okay.
was 8.
Well, no, you'll just have a defense number. It's not your bod and your defense. It's just a defense.
11,
Okay. So, and you rolled a
12.
12.
okay. So you don't defend. So you take 7 damage.
One lower and you would have been fine.
That's all right.
And it does not move this turn.
From my hit points.
Yes.
All right.
I'm slowly getting things out.
This thing has the potential to
I'll
hit
get
like a Mack truck.
Yeah.
the my. I'm gonna get the potion.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're getting stuff out, I'm gonna just like take that sword that you offered me and try to. By the way, what are the rules for two-handed? Since I now have two swords.
Two weapon
If
fighting.
you will take, I believe it is a -10 to your attack roll.
There's a talent that will reduce that eventually to 0.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just sheath one and then attack with my one sword.
Okay.
You're attacking with the new one or the old one?
I mean, statistically, aren't they both the same? Both short swords.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just sheath.
Yeah, but there might be something special about the new one.
Well, the one I have is a scimitar, and so scimitars are pretty uniquely shaped. So that's probably the only one that fits in my scabbard anyway. So I'll probably use the new one. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna roll that. Let's see. Gotta
In
remember.
that case, you want to increase your melee attack by 1.
Okay. Whoops. It did not do anything. Did I do something wrong?
Click on melee attack and enter 1 into the box.
It's not giving me.
Oh, just leave it selected on your scimitar then. You unselected your scimitar, right?
I mean, I haven't
Yeah, so
really.
now you don't have a.
Did I?
If you don't have something selected, it won't roll it.
Well, then how did I roll it before? Because I wasn't. Oh, I think I did feat of strength. I think that's what I did. Let's see. Yeah, because I didn't put the actual weapon in the character sheet. So let's see. Body and strength, which is 8 plus 1, right?
Plus 1 for sword and plus 1 for miscellaneous, if I'm
Oh,
understanding correctly.
Yes.
okay. Well, I did. I hit his statuesque body, and it just sparked off. It didn't really do anything.
Well, no, that's not gonna. work right. Hold on, let me bring up your character sheet.
Yeah, let me check my other. Yeah, because when I tried to open the chest, I used a feat of strength with my sword, and that might actually have been the only time I actually
Yeah,
used it.
okay. You don't have your sword in your
Yeah,
weapon. So what we need to do real quick, hold on. Go like
yeah. I
this.
posted how I have my weapon and armor shown. So
I
that's
got him.
okay.
Okay, now go ahead and do your melee attack.
Okay. So just click melee again.
Yes.
Okay. Modifier 1. Okay.
There you go. 14.
What is OD?
Opponent's defense.
Ah, okay.
Alright. Of course. He resists the damage. It bounces off of his rock skin. Ooh. Real quick. My time is 7:45, which would have your time on the East Coast at
947.
9:47. No, I had said 2.5 hours. Are we okay on time?
I've
I'm
pr-
good as long as we're done by 11.
yeah,
Okay.
I've got to go in like
Well,
10, 15 minutes.
all right. In that case, I think we have a bit more to do. Do we want to stop here, or at least finish up
I'd at least like
this
to try to
round?
finish the combat,
How
if
much of the
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
stuff? How much of the stuff from the chest has the elf already, or has Jacob already grabbed, or just a few things?
The potion and pass the sword along.
Okay. Maybe we could, if me and the elf, like I said before, maybe just try to grab as much as we can. Maybe we could run out of here, and that thing is so slow it won't catch us.
I might chase us all the way out, though.
None if I have anything to say about it.
But let me see. He resisted that damage from Elazar.
Oh,
Jacob, I believed you grabbed a potion, correct?
and I'll heal Hodge.
Ah,
And
thank you. Ready to
never
kill.
mind, I
Yeah, you
failed.
don't get anything.
I
He
rolled too high.
failed.
Ah,
So, are you moving, Lex?
No, I'll stay here for now.
Okay. And was that everybody? I think so. So this time, going to turn and attack Elazar. Comes down with the big meaty paw again. Oh, only 5 points of damage this time. You want to roll your defense. Oh, you don't take any damage.
I dodge to the side and says, haha, too slow.
So that is his turn. You can go ahead.
I'll try another heal on Hodge. I guess you like 15s.
Right? Are you gonna move?
No, I'll stay where I'm at still.
Okay. Who's next?
I guess I'll try to attack it again if we're not gonna grab the stuff.
Oh, a big roll. And slowly you chip stone away from his hide. Who's next? I think we got Hogan Jacob left.
All right. I'm not knocked prone.
No, you are not.
I'm gonna shake off the last attack, like with a dusting of my shirt, and I'm going to attack the golem. Hopefully, I got a 12.
All right.
Fucking 12s.
And he resists the damage. Jacob, I believe you're the last one left.
Mac, you still there?
We can't hear you if you're saying anything, Matt.
Yeah. Hello?
Mac's internet or Mike might have decided to take the day off or something.
Possibly.
Mac was trying. Give her a second.
Hello.
Hello there.
There
Welcome
you
back.
go.
Yeah, can I, do I have all the jewelry and the potion?
Sorry, do you have it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm wanting to
You just
get, I'm gonna try and sneak it, get out of the room.
okay. So you grab everything you
Yeah.
can out of that chest and try to beat feet out of there.
Yeah, I grabbed the jewelry and the potion, so the gold can be picked up by anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, because my character won't be able to carry all that plus gold.
Well, hopefully I could just pick up the whole chest
All right then.
if it's not too heavy. Hopefully.
Yeah, and we've still got the painting to deal with as well.
That would bring it back around to the golem. Let me see. It is actually going to try and move. back into the corner. It seems like it's kind of confused at the moment.
Yeah,
Like it was trying to go out those doors.
it's probably trying to get the jewelry and the
Its
gold.
attention is suddenly its attention is suddenly diverted. And that is its action for the turn.
Uh, well, Lex will step over to here and attempt to lift up the chest.
Left in the chest, she took the jewel. Jacob took jewelry.
Should just be the gold and the armor left in the chest.
Is there a way I can assist?
Yes.
Yeah, then you can pick that up then. Yeah, you can pick that up. You already
Okay.
took everything else.
Grab it and I guess move my other two movement to here.
Okay. And the rest of you?
Also, when we do finally get out of this room, we should split up so that it gets confused and chases after one of the batches of gold and stuff, and not all of us.
Why do you think I picked up the jewelry and the potion? Is so we can split it up.
Yeah, I'm just saying we don't want to all go down the narrow corridor where it can just follow us, basically.
That's my plan. I was ready to split it up so we can easily do two diversions.
Yep.
All right, so
Okay.
that's
Out of
Alizar and Hogue left, I believe.
out of character, would heat affect clay? It is a golem, so that's what I was asking. Like, would heat affect clay?
Well, this is stone and not clay.
Ah, I see.
But somebody did roll a knowledge check earlier on the golem, so you know that heat would have the same effect as a regular weapon.
Ah,
Do you want to go, or do you want me to go next, Hogue?
I'll go. I'm gonna attack the golem. I guess I'm closest to it, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, for the moment.
So I'm gonna use close quarter combat.
Yeah, so you would roll your 20-sider, and it would be your melee attack number. It's what you want to try and get to.
I got a 1.
A 1,
Nice.
so that is a crit, so you do maximum damage. So what was your melee attack target?
My melee attack was 11 plus 2, so 13.
11 plus 13. I'll roll my defense. Oh, and it resisted again. This thing is a beast.
We are punching a rock.
Yes, Alizar.
All right.
Did it take any damage? I know it resisted, but did it take any damage, or was it like, hey, fuck you, buddy?
Yeah, it was pretty much, yeah, fuck you, buddy.
All right.
All right. I'm just gonna run at it since someone else grabbed the chest, and then I'm just gonna like hit it with my sword again.
Okay. Five points. And he resists. And he
Now,
now
who is he coming after?
is going to double move. And stops right in front of you, Lex.
Hi.
But he's double moved, so he doesn't get an attack.
Run!
I will
But
do
it
a
looks
double
like
move on
he
my
is
turn.
more protecting that picture than he is anything else.
Oh, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, I'll double move to get out of here.
All right.
Well, we're after that picture.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay. Just running away with this chest on my shoulder, apparently.
And I'm just set to kill, or at least try.
Try and deal with him.
Yeah, I already took one off.
Jacobs, I'm out of here.
Yeah, because I have the jury, so I can't really do much else other than, yeah.
Shoot a firebolt at it.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Hogue, if you want to attack it and see, like, stand next to it and attack it and like see if it moves at all, then I can try to grab the painting if it turns towards you.
All right, can somebody roll for me so I can actually do it? Because I'm outside.
I'll get you. That was a roll to attack it, correct?
Correct.
That is 3 points.
Cool.
And it resists. It acts like you tickled it. And twitches a little bit and kind of brushes your sword tip away.
Shing!
Stop it, it tickled!
Hey, Mom, that tickled.
Sorry about that. My internet hiccuped.
Okay, so, Hogue, I think it's your turn.
Hogue just went.
Sorry.
Did I know he didn't do any damage, but did he at least get its attention so that I can kind of slip behind it and grab the painting?
Yes.
Okay, then that's gonna be pretty much be my action. I'm not gonna attack it. I'm just gonna get to. By the way, our so these spaces. I've always been anti-grids, by the way, but these spaces, am I allowed to, even though presumably Hod is somewhere around here too, am I allowed to go through him into a space that I want to be in, or do I have to like go around him to get to that space, like some games have?
I would say that you can move through him.
Okay, because I want to be in that corner closer to the door.
The
I
rule
was
says
gonna,
you can.
I was gonna go over there, but I'm glad. I'd rather be over here.
Yeah, you can move through other players. You just can't end your movement in the same square,
Gotcha.
and you cannot move through an enemy.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to this corner, grab the painting. Do I have to make any kind of opposed check to see if he stops me or grabs it first or anything?
No, because he was engaged with Hogue.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just grab it. Am I did move, let's see, one, two, three. I moved three. I have 8 spaces, so I should, do I still have my 5 or is the action?
Yes, you can continue moving.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got the painting. Hogue, let's go!
All right.
Okay, and that would make it his turn for the stone golem, I believe.
Oh my
And he
god.
is definitely chasing after that
Oh
painting.
yeah.
However, that was considered a double move for him, so he cannot attack this turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna take my turn then and move double and get the hell out of here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are we?
So that would be back up to all of you.
7,
Okay.
8. Yeah, I'm just
Who
running.
goes next?
I'm basically doing a full double move.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I actually said that, but I was muted. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm double moving out of here.
I'm double moving.
Okay. And Hogue, you notice that this thing isn't even paying attention to you. You don't have the statue or anything out of that chest.
Is there something?
He is actually following suit.
You were crackling. I couldn't hear you at all.
Oh, I said that the golem is not paying any attention to you whatsoever. You don't have anything from the chest. You don't have the painting. All it's doing is following everybody else.
Is there
Yeah.
any gold left on the floor, or is there anything left in the chest?
I have the chest.
Well, the chest.
The
Yeah, Lex has the chest.
chest is gone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing left in that room.
I'll double move as quickly as possible to
Okay.
retreat.
What is your movement?
My movement is 5.
Okay, so you're literally right behind the golem. But again, he is not even paying attention to you. Now, are all of you just going to leave out the way you came?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to continue double moving right out the door.
Me too.
Yeah, then the three of you come out back outside of this cave into some familiar area. You do recognize it. You've been there quite a few times. Pretty surprising that this cave has been hidden all these years behind a shrub. Followed shortly thereafter by a golem, and then Hogue. And it's raining and muddy outside, so as you continue moving, that golem just gets slower and slower and bogs down more and more.
Are we near a cliff or anything that we can lure this golem towards?
No, but there is a pond.
I
Let's see
say,
if we can get him into the pond.
yeah. While we do that, we can also try to get this painting back to whoever wanted it, and then very politely ask them why they knocked us out.
But they didn't knock us out.
Oh, I thought it was them.
No, it was
That
the
wizard
runes that were on the wall.
was responsible for the runes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The person that wanted us to do this put us here, knocked us out because they knew they couldn't get to it.
He just set off the lone trap in the entire dungeon.
Yeah. I
But
I
all those
automatically
people have-
move. Yeah.
I was going to say that does about wrap up the dungeon. And I know people need to hit the road. I can post in the chat any experience points and anything like that if